Hello everybody, welcome to yet another episode of Final Fantasy. So I have something to tell you guys, and that is that I accidentally overwrote, or not really overwrote, loaded over the save file for part of last episode. You remember when I said I saved the game? Well, I accidentally loaded that after I was done recording. So I went in, defeated Lich again, and yeah, so Waxy did not die that time, which is nice. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know. Overall, we're the same here. Okay, nothing new really. But we're gonna do something very important in this episode, and that is we are going to get the airship. But first, to get the airship, we need to go on a little bit of a journey to get the canoe. And here we are. Anyways, where we want to go is right up here to pretty much where the 12 sages are at. And this guy right over here should hand it right over. Great job vanquishing the Earth Fiend. Now the Fire Fiend wakes. With this canoe, go to the volcano and defeat that fiend also. I guess we're kind of just slaves to these 12 now. But yeah, we're not gonna do that just yet. What we're actually gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and head to the Ice Cave. Which, from what I remember, nobody tells you that that cave actually exists. So I guess it's just up to the player to find it. Which is kind of stupid because you need the airship to access certain areas, so yeah. There isn't much talk about it, they only like to talk about the volcano, but yeah, here we are in the black magic shop. What spells does Waxy have? Because I do believe we are short one spell on one of these, yeah. Alright, yeah, so it looks like we have some space on Mace, but actually, she can't use the spell right now, but later, we are going to buy this spell right in here, Exit, which is going to be very, very helpful. Yeah, they can't learn that. Alright, yeah, I was just checking. And we're going to need to get, we're going to do something later called a class change, and that's going to let us get pretty much a lot of good things. Like, a lot of the better weapons in the game will now be able to be equipped. We really haven't had much of a problem with that, but yeah. So, when we get the class change, that's what's happening. I am going to go buy some soft potions, because we failed to do that last episode. And of course they're not sold here! Bruh! What is this game sometimes? Anyways, alright. Real important stuff, we're gonna hit up the inn, and then I am going to head to the ice cave. Now, as you can see, there's this water right out here. It doesn't quite look like the water that makes up the ocean, but if you walk onto it with the canoe, as you can see, we can canoe around. It's pretty swell. Of course, we're not gonna want to do it here. The ice cave is a little ways north, so we're gonna have to head back to the ship and defeat the evil giants that are trying to block us from our ship, I guess. Also, I have no plans on getting the airship in one trip from this ice cave. You actually don't get it in the ice cave. You get an item in the ice cave that lets you get the airship. It's called the Levistone. I think it's just called the Slab. No, it's not the Slab. That's another item. I think it's just called a floater in this version of the game, but in other versions of the game it's called a Levistone, which is a lot more creative, but yeah, here we are. Here's the ship. Just a little ways north here. So if you go right up here, and sort of right into this area, there's a river right here. You can use said river to get there. Alright, so right here, this is it. This is the big network of rivers. Rivers and mountains, very creative devs, hilarious even. Yeah, I don't really like this too much, really. It's not very creative. Just having a whole bunch of rivers in the mountains. That doesn't even make a whole lot of sense, because, like, that's hard to get a river in the mountain. Like, it's so... Like, it begs so many questions. Why the heck are these mountains so carved up? It doesn't make any sense, but yeah. In the river, as you just saw, we're gonna encounter a brand new collection of enemies. They aren't too hard, unless they're, like, in massive quantities, but... Yeah, and for some reason later in the game, we're gonna encounter some of these dudes on land. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but if you go this way, you defeat the fish, I guess. They're supposed to be piranhas. Such a goofy expression, though. Look at that. Now, I do believe that the enemies on the way here are kind of a joke, unless you're, like, weak. Because I've had experiences in the past where the enemies in the ice cave will really, really slice up people's health. To the point where, like, Jaso would only be at 100 health, which is kind of low in terms of Jaso standards, but, yeah, you don't want these guys finishing you off on your way out, because that's not nice. But yeah, these guys literally have less health than ogres, and I think I want to say just as much defense. I guess the only reason they're more powerful is because you can pack more of them onto the screen. They're smaller. But yeah, I believe the cave should be right down here and around. Yeah, you see that? That's the cave right there. Gotta whip around here because it's just so conveniently carved, I guess. I don't know. Hydras shouldn't be too hard with Giga Chad Band punching them up. Alright, so right up here we have the cave. We also have some kind of joke enemies around the cave too. I don't really think they put much thought into this area of the game. But to be fair, this is right near Provoca, which I guess that's a somewhat valid excuse. I don't know. If you haven't been watching the series, Provoca is pretty much a place where the enemies are far easier than the enemies we're encountering right now. It's the second town you go to in this game. And every town you go to, the enemies get progressively harder. And I think it's just a little ways north of here. But yeah, I can remember encountering wizard ogres around here. But yeah, anyways, here's the ice cave. We have this nice soundtrack that I love. Last time we heard it, I think we were in Matoya's cave. But yeah, the enemies here are kind of no joke, or at least some of them. These guys are honestly a joke at this point, but there is another variant of these guys that can knock us down in one hit, no matter how much health we have, which is kind of evil, especially in this point in the game. But right in here, what I'm really going for is a powerful sword for Jaso. I think it's a flame sword. It does fiery things. Does more damage than the Mithril sword, and I think you're actually able to land more hits with it too. But yeah, we're gonna need to heal up Mace. Why? That was supposed to do like 100. I don't know. Didn't heal very much then. Cure 3. Stop being so disappointing. And yeah, we're gonna need some cure spells to go through here. I saved the game using a save state earlier, just in case in case the party gets slaughtered in here. There are very dangerous enemies in here, as I said before. Lots of ice enemies, too. Big surprise, I know. Technically, you're supposed to go to Gurgu Volcano before you attack this place, but I usually go to this place first in my playthroughs. I just really like getting the airship early game, so yeah, because the airship is great. The airship is one of the best things in this game ever. I am a little nervous, though, because Mace is back to below 100 health, and that was only one fight. And this is the last Cure 3 spell charge I have, so yeah, hopefully this will go alright. Alright, this is the floor with the sword on it, so. Oh, crud. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's home to these guys, too, and they were not stopping spamming rub. We're just gonna have to hope for the best here. Waxy got rubbed. Rest in peace. Yes, just perfect. This is going to be a little more tough than I thought, so I'm gonna do heal 2 on everybody. But yeah, you can really see what I mean by the enemies being super hard in this cave. And here we go again, take 2. Now, oh, it's only one of you, and you're an idiot, you attacked. Alright, easy. Jaso and Ban will take care of this in like 2 seconds. It's trying to use rub. I don't think many enemies can use that either. But gosh dang, why won't you die? You have like, he's actually kind of tanky, jeez. Alright, no worries. I have just a thing for you. How would you like some fast on Band? I know you'd like that, all the enemies love that. And there we go, alright, never mind. Never mind, alright. But yeah, right inside this room, this is what we want. Oh, yeah, this is the enemy I talked about earlier. This guy can one-shot us. So, let's hope this guy goes down quick. See that? That's what they're good at. Let's hope we can do this without Mace. Yeah, 1-hit kill. Alright, it's this chest right here. I'm not sure if there's an encounter point in front of it. Is there? No, there isn't. Sweet! We get a flame sword and equip that boy on Jaso. Hold on a second. And there we go. He's slightly stronger. Now, I don't know what the faster way out would be. I'm gonna save again. Just to be safe. We're gonna try this. Where does this go? Oh yeah, this is rubbish. Alright. If you didn't know, down there's an encounter point. Oh, good god, alright. Amazing. Yeah, right here we have an undead encounter point. And there's a lot of these dudes. Fortunately with the flame sword, and if you don't know, undead are actually weak to fire. So it might be slightly easier. The only problem is that Waxy's stunned, so now that we can't cheese this, and Now Jaso's stunned. That's just amazing. Good lord, we're really taking a beating. Alright, so while they're vulnerable, fire 2. Yes, cast it. Good. 140, 146, 164, 98, 73, 148, 90. Yeah, now the tables have turned, haven't they, buddy? Alright. We're on the bottom floor now, and fortunately it should be pretty easy to get back up. And if we want that floater, we're gonna need to do all of this plus more. For now, we're getting the heck out of here. And now Jaso has hit level 19, nice. Yeah, we kinda gotta get out of here. There is this one last room right here that we need to check. I believe there's an ice shield in here. A helpful defense item. And this hole right here, this has a tent, that goes to where the floater is. And there's our ice shield. But that would also mean we have to cycle through the bottom floor again and fight all those undead monsters again. I kinda don't want to do that. We're not right now, at least. We're gonna have to do it later. So yeah, we gotta get out of here on only 3 characters. But fortunately, if you were paying attention, there is a stairway right up here. And this goes right up to the surface, which is nice. And up on the surface, we can run into some ogres. Amazing. They were just camping outside this entire time. But more importantly, we can go to item and we can pop down a cabin. And that'll help restore some of our health. And save the game too, with like the actual Final Fantasy game. Not just the save states I have here. But yeah, now it's time to canoe back to Crescent Lake. Hopefully we're in alright shape at least. And now it's reviving time. And now that we have Mace revived, it's time to rest up at the inn. We have close to 100,000 gold, pretty nice. Don't believe I remembered to actually equip the shield on Jaso. No, I did not. Alright. Iron shield, goodbye. Say hello to the ice shield. And also, I think we have some items to sell too. So I just sold the iron shield. Now I think there are some items in Jaso's inventory and like his weapon inventory that we don't need. Oh yeah, we have a dragon sword, a silver sword, and the wooden staff from the Earth Cave. There we go, we just passed 100,000 gold. Nice. Mace. Yeah, alright, we're all good. Nice. Alright, so I've grinded out a little bit, and I think I'm gonna have a second swing at this, and hopefully we don't get screwed over by a whole bunch of mages this time. This is how much gold we have. As you can see, we have 6 digits now, once again. Very nice. I know. And we're level 20 now on all 4 characters, and Mace and Wexley have officially gained their first level 7 spell charge. Very nice. We can put that to good use later. Possibly later in the video. I kind of want to do some stuff with the airship, but I also, like, don't want to make this video drag on for too long, like some of my other videos have. But yeah, if we have time, we're gonna go to the north. We're gonna do a little something there, too. There are no ports in the north. I believe, yeah, there's a villager that says that in Provoca, but I don't know whether I actually showed that. Probably not, because I don't really talk to many people in my playthroughs unless I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm playing the game for the first time, but... yeah, there are no ports in the north, which means we can't bring the ship up there. Not many rivers connecting to the ocean, either. So, yeah, we have to use the airship to get up here. Yeah. But fortunately, we're going to get the airship, hopefully. Well, here goes nothing. Save the game just to be safe, as per usual. But I don't want to do any more saving, like, within the cave, so... after we get past the undead encounter, no saving. Before we get to it, no saving. That'll be the only save state I create, right there. Alright, so I just finished up an encounter with the cockatrice, and yeah, Mace kinda got stoned. Amazing. Gosh dang, this has been very hard. Harder than I thought, to be honest. And unfortunately, we still don't have any soft potions. Big oof on my part. Okay, yeah, you know what? Screw this. Alright, take 2. This time, we're gonna try something a little different. I'm gonna see if I can get better encounter tables. This is not nearly as hard as I thought it would be. Also, can you Quake these guys? I'm just curious. Can you kill them with Quake? No? Oh wait, yes you can. Okay, nice. We knocked out 2 of them. It's not super effective. but you can. And good lord, the encounter table is even worse this time. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be awesome. Let's just do Fire 2 and hope for the best. Just like that, if it does 50, good! Alright, so now we're in the clear. But yeah, as you can see, encounter tables in this game are pretty easy to re-roll. And I'll let you be the judge of whether it's cheating or not. I am just trying to get through this at a reasonable pace without, like, actually cheating. Now we have to go through these sorcerers again. Now... okay, they can paralyze. I guess that's better than straight up dying. The only problem is it's a group attack. As long as it's just ineffective against Jaso and Band, or just really anybody, we should be alright. You have got to be kidding me. I have no idea why it's always Mace. Alright, this time we only got one sorcerer. So hopefully someone can just come in and knock this guy out in like 2 seconds. Yes, Band! Boom, just like that! Amazing. Good god, this has been a hassle. Alright, and it's on this floor where our job is gonna kinda change. We're actually gonna fall into one of those holes purposefully, without actually going for the chest. This floor is also where we had that infamous wizard, or not wizard, mage incident, but yeah, we'll fall down here. This is our little encounter. Oh, this is honestly kind of a joke now, okay. I was gonna blast away with, like, fire and harm, but now we don't have to, because there's only, like, 5 of these dudes. Now, here, we are only going for the floater. Not anything else, just to save time, really. There's also going to be a boss coming up. Not a huge boss like Lich from the last episode, but a boss. Honestly, I think Ban could take this guy out in one hit. It only has 180 health. It just knows some really nasty spells. We'll be showing up here again when we're stronger to get better, to get all the loot from this place, because it's not too shabby. It's like tens of thousands of gold here. Oh my god, this is annoying! You have got to be kidding me. Alright. I'm just gonna try to run from them, because I really don't feel like dealing with these dudes right now. And there we go, Waxy with the close call. I don't think I've ever run from an encounter until now. But yeah. Why the heck those sorcerers can just murder you in one hit this early in the game is beyond me. There is a way to protect from it, like later in the game, but it's later in the game. We literally don't have access to it right now. It'd be really nice if there was a spell that could, well actually there is, but we don't have access to that either. Because the game just loves us. I think that kind of makes the game luck-based, which is kind of stupid. Alright, here we are on the first floor once again. It's time to jump down yet another hole. Yes, it's time to jump down this hole right here. And where it comes out is right by this chest. And to my left is the encounter point. Wish me luck here. It's against an eye. Now, I'm assuming this guy is immune to instant death, so I'm just gonna have Waxy use fast on Giga Chad Band. Just for the best of luck here. Oh wait, never mind. Jaso took it out in one hit. Wimp. Bro never stood a chance. Anyways, there we go. There's the floater. Now, we have another challenge ahead of us. Getting the heck out of here. We gotta fight through this undead encounter point again. And this time, it's really no joke. So, I've got a little trick up my sleeve. Or not me, Mace. We're gonna have you blast Harm 3, and we're gonna have you blast Fire 3, and we're just gonna hope for the best here. Because I really don't want to stick around for too long. But yeah, this should wipe out most of them. Except maybe the Wraiths. Or however you pronounce that. I'm probably pronouncing a million things wrong in this video, and you can all, as per usual, yell at me in the comments. Yeah, and then Waxy will come with the Fire 3, and that'll wipe them all out. Look at all that good damage right there. And there we go. Now, we just gotta hope we don't encounter anything ridiculous, or we encounter something ridiculous and we're able to escape from it. And right after this staircase, it's all gonna come down to the first floor, and my luck. Because we could still encounter like 9 sorcerers and then get whooped. But, oh boy. Well, I guess we've come this far. Give it everything you got, that's what I always say. Fire 3 and Harm 2 on Mace. Well, that won't do anything to the cockatrices, but it'll do something to the mummies. I am so silent right now. Oh my gosh, my veins. Yes, goodbye, fiends. Get out of here. Not today. I really hope we don't screw up on the way out of here, because if we do, I'm gonna be mad. I'm just gonna end the recording, honestly, and just re-record the entire— Yes! Re-record the entire thing, as I was saying. Let's go. Ooh, I can take a breather. No ridiculous encounters, and we still have all 4 party members. Amazing! We did great. Anyways, the river's going back should honestly be a breeze. Alright, now what we gotta do is we gotta rest up quick and save the game too. Alright, now that that's done, I can show you where we actually need to use this thing to get the airship. Alright, so we're gonna follow the coastline and down south here. And then we're gonna wanna enter this strip of land right here. And that desert up there is where we're gonna use this thing. Alright, so I believe that we use it right here. And there we go. We now have this right here, which is great. We get into this. We have a very nice soundtrack, and as you can see, we can fly around all around the world. It's very awesome. It's very OP too, most of the time. But yeah. That just about wraps it up for this video. This recording is 32 minutes long now. It's probably gonna go to like, I don't know, like 10 minutes when I edit it down. But yeah, see you later. I will be flying around now. Can't wait to start using this thing in the episodes. Anyways, see ya.
Thank you.